Welcome to Shorty Supercoach, and what a game of football that was. Crazy scenes. I went over to Watto's place and watched it with him and his old man, another mate. Obviously a diehard Brisbane fan he is, and holy shit, the tension late in the room was crazy. I must admit, when McCarthy marked it and the ball got taken off him, I thought, how many more chances are they going to get? But they got their madness game. Fantastic finish. Honestly, when Lynch marked it, what I said, let's go. I'm not fucking watching this. I grabbed me keys. I said, okay, time to go. Score review. Hold on a sec, boys. Let's just see. Over the fucking post. Holy shit. So, crazy finish. Great to see the Tigs knocked out of the finals in that sort of fashion. Don't you just love to see it? Oh, and look, my assessment went well today. For those playing along at home, had a little assessment today. Went well. And now all roads lead to the MCG on Saturday. I can't wait. And that's not overstated. I honestly cannot wait. It's been an intense week, just to build up to some big assessments and stuff. But just to get over the line, and now just go bang into the finals footy is just so damn good. So I'm keen as beans, guys. Absolutely keen. Tell you another thing, at the assessment, we're giving out prizes. Just running activities for some students. Great bunch of students, by the way, which is awesome. So, but yeah, giving out M&Ms and Skittles. And Caitlin, my housemate, she was dealing the prizes out. Had a few left over. I was like, I can have a pack of M&Ms. Yep, great, cool. Gave me a pack of Skittles as well. And I tell you what, I forgot how good a fucking Skittle is. I haven't had a little pack of Skittles for a long time, but underrated. Different to your Smartie, different to your M&M. But goes down alright. So I'm just going to record this video and tuck into some Skittles. So look, let's review how the same game multi went tonight. Dion Prestia going down just when he was getting going. Fucked two of me bets. But looks like Sportsbet have actually got a bit of ticker about him. Here you go. Log on. Justice has been served. Looks like your selection suffered an injury. Yes, it did, Sportsbet. Thanks for that. But we've got your back. So we've credited your account. Wow, thank you so much, generous sporting bet company. Now, we love to see it because honestly, I didn't think they did that. So that was good. Do I have a bonus bet in there? Because I don't think the bets went overly well, to be honest. That obviously hurt. So let's review those bets. So yeah, as you can see... Oh, look, they went all right, to be honest. They went all right, So aside from Prestia, that hurts because while it's nice to get my bet back, I mean, Prestia was definitely going to get 8 touches in the rest of the game, so that hurts a little bit. Where'd we go wrong here? Probably Shea Bolton, I think. So, look, not too bad, but he was disappointing. Had a bit of an almost night. Had some good moments, and then this one would have got credited as well. So... because Dion didn't get 25. And he's probably touch and go for that. But, all the other ones were pretty good. So, not a bad day at the office. No damage done. In essence, we only bet one bet, basically. So, probably lost $8 for the night and got my other 2 bets back. So, it's better than losing all your bets, which definitely would have happened in the past. Because I don't think they've always credited... when you do have an injury like that. And I don't think they do every time either. So I don't know whether Sportsbet are just feeling generous tonight. Trying to keep us locked in for the betting throughout the finals. Just a bit of a nicety off the top. But, I think we would have had a pretty decent lot of bets. Definitely would have got one of those 3. And I reckon Prestia was touch and go for 25. So overall, not a bad day at the office. I've got absolutely no idea what just happened there. I think my Bandicam absolutely shat itself and corrupted on me. Fuck it. So what I was saying is didn't quite get the chocolates financially, but didn't really lose too much because 2 of the bets were voided. But overall, we were hitting on most angles. So if you want to stick with me with a little same game multi in Friday night's game, feel free. Now, I don't do too many of these, particularly throughout the season. I've got enough stress on my mind with Supercoach Classic, Supercoach Draft. There's enough on the line rather than your hard-earned coin. But I do like to do it throughout the finals. I love to watch footy, but it's nice to just have something to just barrack for, I think it's in the DNA of Supercoaches out there, and that's certainly part of me. But I don't try to bite off too much. If you're first to these sort of type of videos, I don't go anything too crazy with too many legs or too much value. Just try and pick some winners and put a bit of a more of a stake on it, rather than putting a heap of $2, $3 bets at $11 to 1. Just chuck $10 on a $2 odds. You know what I mean? Double your money. But obviously bet within your means. Shorty isn't trying to produce a generation of gamblers, but doesn't mind to flutter himself. A few people sort of said, yeah, keep these videos coming. We really like them. So, it's something a bit different. So I'll just, I'll go through and build up a bit of a multi for you guys. Probably chuck $20, $30 down. Melbourne and Sydney have a few that I like, actually. So I like to build around some of these players. So let's get stuck into it, shall we? I mean, I reckon straight off the top, you can go these bad boys. I reckon you can go them straight off the bat for 20 touches. I honestly think you're taking the piss. And Chad Warner, I reckon, why is he at $1.32 to have 20? What's going on there? Sometimes you look at these multis in the odds and you go, God, I can't find a thing of value. And then sometimes you go, yeah, I'll take a bit of that every day of the week. Yeah, okay, that's interesting for Warner. So he's just hit the 20. Yeah, right. So we might just hold on him. We'll use him in another bet. What do you got for 15? Sports bet? Don't mind Stephen May there. I feel like he takes a lot of kick-ins. He'll have a bit on his hands with the tall timber down there at the Swans, but... Oh, mate, we'll take that every day of the week for $1.18. There you go. I might just try and find one more. What's Clayton Oliver for 25? I mean... Are they going to tag the Swans? They sometimes roll Ryan Clark as a defensive player for rebounding defenders. But, look, he had that 21. Oh, look, I'm going to back Clary in here. And we're just going to hit that bet return style. And, look, I'm feeling... Shorty, settle down. Just $11 will do you there, mate. Don't buy the bank. There you go. We'll review these bets at the end if they're not coming up clearly, or if you just want to recap at the end of the day. Now, let's also chuck Chad Warner in there. And I don't think there's too much more I want to have a look at in terms of the 15 disposal. Isaac Heaney's I know he plays a lot forward, but he's just the sort of player that can float in to get a little bit of midfield time. Look, he's been hitting it, but yeah, I'm probably happy to leave that one. 25 for someone like Petrarca or Mills, Callum Mills is a funny one. He doesn't always... He's an effective bastard, but he doesn't always rack it up like a Clayton Oliver or something like that. But as we know, Supercoach style, he's very much around that. So, and what about the Trackman? Old Christian Petrarca, the roller coaster of the Supercoach world for me. Not a bad roller coaster, more ups and downs, but 23, 31, yeah. So he hasn't hit it the last two, but he is a finals type of guy. Do we have some over and unders for your disposal style market? We don't. Fair enough. That's cool. I wouldn't mind getting Warner in there just for 20. Look, let's just throw a few bits and pieces around, shall we? I'm just gonna go. Look, I think that's a lock. And I might just... Nothing else really takes me fancy. What I'm thinking here is I will include Clary at 30, and I will include Petrarca and Mills for 25. I might get a little semi-funky, guys. Nothing crazy. I want to bite something off in the 15s. I feel like 15 is so easy to get sometimes. Not that I did it all too often in the Geelong West Resis, but... Can you just bite something off? What do you got, Blakey? What do you got, my friend? Or even in the goals market? Can we just... I'm not a big fan of the goals market. It makes me nervous. But you get the sense... Okay, he's got him more often than not, hasn't he, Nicholas? Makes me a little bit nervous, though. So he's $1.12. What about... What about Heaney or Papley for a goal? As I said, not a big goal scoring sort of guy in these markets. Where the fuck is the goal markets? Anytime goal scorer. Well, this is going well. There you go. Oh, first quarter. No thanks. No thanks. This must be it. 2 or more. Anytime goal scorer. So Heaney will give me $1.15. You know what, Isaac? Nah, fuck it. Fuck that. I'm going back to disposals, guys. I just hate watching when Ed Langdon in the market of the 15s. That to me seems saucy. He's obviously been out of form, or he wouldn't have been there in the first place. 18, 13, 22, 13. You know what, Ed? I'm going to back you in, son. I reckon you're better odds than a couple of these blokes. Get me over the $2 mark if you don't mind. Thank you. And, yeah, a little bet returner as well if you don't mind. Yeah, look, just $9, just even things out. So that's a $20 outlay at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Now I think I'm just going to include some of those higher disposal markets, but superstars of our game. Let's just take a little roll down to your 25 operators. Oh, 30. Let's not get carried away, shall we? Christian Salem actually not a bad option for some. I might revisit him in a second. Let's have a little look at that, shall we? Where's Salem at? So he'll be in the 15 markets as well, will he, Christian? No, we'll just put him in for the 20. Cheeky. Real cheeky by Sportsbet, but I like Brayshaw there a lot. Is Luke Parker a lock for 20? Oh, shit. I'm always hesitant about putting too many guys in to like every multi because you're like, well, if he has a stink or if he gets injured, fucks all me bets. But sometimes I just can't resist. I only had 20 last week. Against the Saints. Did Windhager go to him? Not sure. But you know what? Finals footy, it's for the contested guys. So bang. We are having some absolute tech issues here. My Bandicam is corrupting itself all over the place. I'm hoping these files actually save. Looks promising. Did one bet there. If it chopped it off before, I will cover it off in a second. I think it was Parker, Brayshaw for 20 and Mills and Petrarca for 25. And I'll just do one more. We might try and get absolutely funky here before it really chops me off. I think we'll chuck Oliver just down for 30. I don't really want to spend much more than $3 or $4 on this one. And yeah, like I said before, I do think these ones are pretty handy value. Yeah, look, doesn't give you much, does it? When you look at that, where's Rowbottom these days in his sort of odds down there at 138? I like Rowbottom a lot. You know, a bit of an inside bull. Like him a lot. How's he been going recently? Yep. You know what, James? You're gonna get stuck in there. And look, we might just let's have a look at a goals, shall we? Nah, fuck that. Makes me too nervous. Stephen May, come on down, mate. Come on down. Let's just power play that and Just a cheeky fiver. Cheeky fiver. So, let's review those bets, shall we? There's nothing too crazy. I'll probably spend about 30-something bucks, but it's finals time. It's finals time, why not? So a few legs here, but I just saw a few that I thought were just half volleys. Just chuck them through the offside gap, or even through leg side, mate. Some of these are looking real juicy. So there's that one. Confident on that one. Chuck down the $11 there. We have a little bet return in place just in case it goes under. Just a little four-legger here. Chad Warner, fire up, son. Mills, a nice safe 20, saving Petrarca. And we're backing in Ed Langdon there just to get 15. And then we're just really juicing the numbers up. Petrarca, Mills, not always in your high 20s, but we're looking for them to get 25. Brayshaw, Parker, just the steak knives on that because we really rate what they do. And if this corrupts again, I'll lose my shit. Fuck, man. The fuck's going on here? I don't know what's going on, guys, but my laptop is struggling. So I'm going to wind it up there. Gamble responsibly, as I always say. Bet within your means. It's just a bit of fun for me. But if you want to bet $10, $20, whatever. But let me know what you think of these videos. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers, guys.